Thank you. Give it up for Marty one more time. I do have one credit. I finished one of those blue drinks before the show started, so I got that under my belt. How's everybody doing tonight? They're at San Miguel. We got like a lighting, like a pro wrestling entrance. Got a stripper pole. You can go on the cattle in the back. It's like performing at my house. It's awesome. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to be on stage for too long. My comedy performances mimic my sexual performance time. And I've been told by the ladies, if you want to enjoy that performance, you also need to observe the 2-drink minimum. Because I get it, ladies. I'm not eye candy. I'm more like eye onion rings. Dating is tough when chicks think you look like Meg Griffin from Family Guy. Yeah, thank you. Your clap is the Kleenex I need when I cry in front of the mirror every morning, huh? I don't want to be up here complaining about my love life. I just think my application got lost in the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Starting to begin to think my date with Destiny is going to be inflatable. I'm even striking out with all the plus-size women at All Gardens, never any possible singles mixers. Nothing says everlasting love like cheap spaghetti and unlimited breadsticks, right? Yum, yum. Who's here eating tonight? It looks good food, you guys. I love food. I might have to take a little gander at the menu after this. I was born an Italian American, but if I were born Native American, my name would have been Dances with Donuts. And my spirit animal would be a bacon-wrapped hot dog. I love food. They say you are what you eat, right? So I must be on the path to enlightenment. This Buddha belly right now is full of fun-sized almond joys. I love food, guys. Wish to become a vegetarian. It's kind of hard in Los Angeles with my house within skipping distance to an In-N-Out burger. Right, I know. That's impossible to do. They know me by name, dude. Let me have the DeLuca 4x4, huh? Yeah. Comedy allows you to travel, and food allows you to help notify how bad a neighborhood is. You can go to a Taco Bell. Just see how many plexiglass corridors your money has to go through, just so you can get back one Doritos Locos Taco. I use Doritos Locos Taco. That's a hot menu item right now. I prefer the chalupa. It runs my last name, DeLuca. I'm actually more partial to McDonald's. It's been like that ever since I can remember. My dad said he never stepped foot inside of McDonald's until I was born. And then when we go on long road trips, he had to strap me in my car seat like I was Hannibal Lecter because he would smell the French fries at every exit. Terrible. My psychiatrist tells me McDonald's is the root of all my problems. Yeah, who thought I'd get clinically depressed by having a graveyard full of Happy Meals, huh? Love McDonald's. This is the one cheat meal I have on my diet plan right now. 2 McGriddles, hash browns, OJ. All I need for the rest of the day is one of those king-size crunch bars, a bottle of Captain Morgan's, and a jumbo Lunchable. And I'm set for the day, right, buddy? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Come on. Cheers to that blue drink. But it's got to be an efficient person. You got to wake up early, otherwise it's a terrible diet plan. I always get there before that heinous 10:30 deadline. Otherwise, back home is a sad and lonely McGriddle walk of shame. No one ever admits they go to McDonald's willingly, right? I guess not. Unless it's Monopoly season, of course. Right? There's that certain je ne sais quoi that's in the air. There's nothing makes you feel better about all your life decisions when you instantly win French fries. Yeah. Just hate when McDonald's Monopoly season is over. It involves crushed dreams, wasted game pieces, and a prescription for insulin. I love the I don't know what you guys gone for the prizes. I'm always going for the sweet cash prize because I want to turn around and spend it at the drive-thru. I want to fulfill my bucket list. I want to make one of those Scrooge McDuck banks full of chicken McNuggets and just slather myself in sweet and sour and barbecue sauce and just dive right in. It's Good eating. But none of those prizes ever make sense, right? They don't know their customer base. Who thinks it's a good idea to give a jet ski to the clinically obese? My diet plan's a lot more fun than Jared's Subway diet, right? You know, if we call a diet plan without booze sensible. Anybody here is going to admit to that. But no respectable comic at night at Los Angeles goes to the Subway at 2 o'clock in the morning. Nothing makes you feel like a loser like eating fresh at 2 o'clock in the morning. There's no point in going in line earlier in the day at Subway. I hate standing in line. I'm always behind some window licker on their cell phone. They're having a nerdgasm. Like texting, emailing, talking to one of those little Bluetooth ear cockroaches. They're walking around, they're GPSing themselves, checking in, playing Candy Crush Saga. Just order your meatball marinara. It's not effing hard. All right. I like the spotlights we got going on here. They remind me of DUI checkpoints. Yeah, I got a DUI about a year ago. Apparently when I drink and drive, the stop sign's merely a suggestion. At least that's what the cop was telling me, shoving me in his vehicle. It was beautiful. I had to take alcohol education courses to get my license back. The greatest place for drinking buddies to swap their happy hour stories. It also doubled as a team meeting place for adult kickball league, so it was like a 2-for-1, huh? Awesome. I'm always the class clown when I'm in there. The teacher totally Teacher totally quenched my thirst for knowledge, saying you can't have a beer a day to make you smarter, which is baloney if you ask me. One of my best ideas come when I'm drinking. So there's all this paint everywhere, so you guys are doing that like electronic dance music stuff, huh? You guys like that stuff around here? I did one of those in Vegas. I don't like the music. It all sounds like a video game you don't like, playing it 50 times faster than you're used to. But I only go for the women, man, because the women there look hot and they dress like slutty versions of the Ultimate Warrior. Hell yeah, it's awesome. It's like ballerinas without bitch shields. It's great there. They're all on ecstasy too. I wasn't on ecstasy when I was there. And if you looked at everybody else, it was like The Walking Dead in like this motorway, but instead of everybody eating their brains out, they get to each other, they just start hugging and falling asleep because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Terrible, man. I didn't want to get caught with ecstasy either. That's one of my big problems. I didn't know that it would have been so easy to bring it in, otherwise it would have just kept it in my hand. They didn't even check my hand. But like, I didn't want to get caught with it. That's my real problem, right? And my friend is like paranoid about it. He has to bring it in, so he had this like foolproof method. And I'm like, all right, so what's your plan? He's like, well, I went to the store and I got some double-sided scotch tape. And I'm gonna put one on my balls, I'm gonna put one on my shaft, and I'm gonna make a little ecstasy sandwich. I'm like, no wonder you're high, dude. You're high on your own ball sweat. It's so disgusting, man. Yikes. Currently, I live at home right now, or as I like to call it with my parents, Chateau de Garbage. It's the best way I can describe my dad, who's an amateur hoarder. A little bit terrible. Yeah, I don't have a sweet life, even though you think I do. I sleep in a Ninja Turtle bed. My blanket's made out of Cheetos dust. And it doesn't bother the ladies I live at home, just sees that awkward first date when my mom's cutting up my steak. Yeah, cool. My dad's forcing me to move out. He's like tired of me. He's tired of my bull crap. And I'm like, telling my mom, why do I have to move out? I'm only 30 years old. Jesus Christ didn't move out till he was 33, and that man is still worshipped, okay? I kind of shot myself in the foot about a month ago. My mom caught me smoking pot. Well, she didn't like technically catch me smoking pot. What I was doing, I thought she was at work, and I was watching an episode of Gumby, like it was an episode of Breaking Bad. I'm sure we've all been in that situation. I didn't know she was there, and she popped out right in the side of me, and she's like, "Eric, it smells like dope in here." My first stoner response was like, "Well, I wasn't born in the '60s. What's dope supposed to smell like?" And that wasn't the answer she was looking for, apparently. So I got to go back to school. That's the deal I made with her. I didn't finish school. I could stay at home until I get my degree. So in Los Angeles, one of those community colleges is offering a master's in pornography. Hell yeah, finally a class where the Asian kid can copy off of me. Awesome class, man. I made an impression on the first day. Instead of bringing the teacher an apple, brought her a pearl necklace. It's so hard to get in that class, man. Did you read the syllabus? Said the prerequisite that you're horny. So I qualified. But I went to the Dean of Admissions anyway. I wanted to make sure I got in. It was, happened to be Ron Jeremy, which was awesome, Dean of Admissions. I just wanted to see if all those years of self-taught homeschooling was going to count as course credit. Or was all that work done in vain? Was this man's money shooting for his master's degree? I'm also hoping to study abroad. Not study abroad, study abroad. I'm going to study the Amsterdam's red light district. That's going to be awesome. So you can tell, guys, it's been a long time since I made whoopee. And I think it's because I refer to sex as making whoopee. Starting to regret not answering any of those love chain emails on my old AOL account. And the last booty call I got was my mom's BlackBerry accidentally butt dialing me. She's the closest thing I got to a stalker at this point. The last chick I hooked up with, she was so large, my friends counted it as a threesome. One of the chicks I had, she was a squirter. Terrible stuff, man. That stuff burns when it gets in your eyes. And it's hard to stay into character when your clown makeup's running, too. None of my friends liked her. That was a short relationship. They referred to her as Old Faithful. I don't know why. It was so bad. It was less of sex and more like being a stunt double to a Ghostbusters movie. Terrible stuff. It's like when you are in the bathroom and the faucet broke and you're doing everything with your hand to turn it off. It was like that. Brutal. She had one of those little dogs too, those little yappy dogs. I'm so annoyed with those dogs. She treats it like it's like everything to her. Sir barks a lot. I had to pick it up one week from doggy daycare. Spends all this money for her to do arts and crafts with her paws and yoga. A lot of money is spending on a bitch to learn upward facing human, if you ask me. The strip pole is awesome. Do you guys use this during the paint party? Yeah, that's gotta be. Get some wild stories going on over there. My friends are the biggest idiots in the world. We had a bachelor party to go to in Vegas, but they decided to go to a strip club on the way to Vegas rather than in Vegas. Because they saw, it was in Hesperia. Have you ever been there, man? Yeah, dude, really. You wanna know what the worst thing was? Is my friend, he sees the billboard for Peaches strip club on there. He's like, dude, that's Peaches. She's my favorite porn star. We gotta go there. I'm like, it's just a billboard. She's not going to be there. He's like, you don't know that, man. She's touring all over the place. Rest assured, there was no woman there named Peaches, okay? It was 5:30 in the morning. It was barely lucky to get the B squad. You can't unsee a C-section scar. My God. The air is dense with daddy issues, too. You got to tip in $5 bills. One, because you gotta account for their lack of dignity when they're on stage. But partly because you got buffalo wing sauce all over your hand too when you're tipping them. It's kind of degrading. Alright, you guys sound pretty warmed up, ready to go here. I want to thank you all for coming out here. You can do anything else on a Wednesday and you're spending it here. Could be watching TV, watching a housewife be famous on TV when she should be watching TV. Really. All my friends watch Mob Wives right now. If I want to watch Italian women scream at each other, I'll start showing up early Sundays for dinner.